The following podcast contains mature language and adult discussions.
Trying to do that CT replacement, and apparently in Spain the C is more like a T. Sheik's closing move was the camel clutch. Fuck that thing up for me. Go ahead. The Tamil clutch.
Yes.
Horrendous. Kliq This, Kevin Nash podcast. He's Kevin. I'm Sean.
Nobody knows what we're talking about.
Not a thing. Well, that's why I had to fill everybody in that the C and the T in Spain. Steve did a little traveling, and we were trying to pronounce the C as if we were in Madrid, and the Sheik apparently, because everything's better when you do it as the Sheik.
You know, Tamara and I have been watching Homeland because she didn't watch it for some reason when it came out.
Was that the guy from Billions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think his name's Damian Lewis. And where were I was like, so
Homeland.
I think it's season 1 or season 2 when he's going to put the suicide vest on, and they got a sniper that causes diversion. They push everybody in the room, and he's going to blow up the vice president and everybody else, but he can't get the suicide vest to work. And so our suicide vest, if we ever determine that we're going to not do the show anymore, will be that Sheik. We'll end our show with that, and then that'll be it.
In going through videos to use for our special segments, I came across a Sheik video when he was on Howard Stern. Vile language, racially tinged, and so that would be the end of the broadcast.
That's it. That's
that play button was.
If you see that, that means fucking it's suicide bomb.
That means run, run. It's like Aknad in the seat next to you in December of 2001 when you had to fly. It was, I'm getting off this fucking plane.
Oh, I remember I used to get on the plane right after 9/11, and man, like freaking everybody, like all of a sudden I'd get on first class and be like, oh, fuck yeah.
If shit goes down.
It's going to take a lot of box cutters to take that big fucker down.
I was doing a film with, and one of the actors was telling me they'd just flown, and the guy he was sitting next to was they were talking about dogs, so that he befriended the guy and whatever, and a woman was having a medical episode a few rows forward, and the guy was kind of like freaking out, like he wanted to help or whatever, and he couldn't. And it turns out at the end of the flight, he tells my friend, he's like, I'm sorry, it got a little weird. He said, I'm the air marshal for this flight, and I'm not allowed to do anything when that happens. I guess because if they do a diversionary tactic to identify who runs up to help, the guy would have exposed himself. So like he had to sit there and watch the choking woman as a law enforcement officer, because I guess they're trained not to do anything but like hijacking type.
Well,
stuff.
I mean, you could always pick them out because like they had the fanny pack on, which was long gone to have the the concealed weapon.
Right. Air Marshals and Eric Sims.
And they also had the they always brought a small cooler with their food that they put in their overhead.
What was it?
Their food.
Oh, it was food. I thought it
was their food. Like they were, they didn't have time to be fucking around, in Popeyes or fucking Chick-fil-A's line. They had to, so.
Well, you you flew this week. Did you have to declare that as a gift of a rich donor at all? Like 2 more trips that Clarence Thomas was talking about.
And I also I talked some people in my sister's neighborhood to not fly their flag upside down. So I kind of covered all my bases.
How's Detroit? As you remembered, not as hot as you wanted. I know that.
Oh man, it was cold as fuck there. It was kind of nice. So we got in Thursday, and it got cold. And then Friday we just we hung out. I did a signing on Friday at a sports memorabilia show, and then we went out for dinner. Then Saturday was the baseball game. Sunday was at my brother Mark's house. He lives out on a lake. He just got like a 27-foot pontoon boat with 150 Merc on it. So we went out, and I think that one of the houses that it's actually for sale, or it's in dispute right now, but there's this big giant house on the lake around the corner from his, and it was the CEO of Chrysler's house. And it's like, whew.
Would you ever want a second home up in Detroit? Well, not in the city of Detroit, but
every time I go up there,
yeah,
I'm Zillowing real estate, because now I mean at this point in my life, like it's so nice. Like we went out, the sun broke on Sunday, and we're just putzing around. I was talking to my niece, and on the front of the boat, Erin, which is my brother's daughter, and we were catching up, and it was just so pleasant, such a nice day. The whole family was out there, and I was just like, man, this is so fucking. But I'm just thinking, like, could you imagine like January the 9th with that fucking hawk coming off that fucking lake into your fucking, like, ooh. Because, man, the ocean, when the ocean in January gets like, 56.
Well, that's when you're in Florida, Kev.
Well, I know, but fucking,
Then
I mean,
you go up
it's
there
like,
in spring.
yeah. I got air conditioning. I'm not like really Michigan outdoorsman. I was looking at some, there were some loft spaces, like 2,200 2-bedroom loft spaces that are on the river, that are pretty nice. But at the same time, the economy, if we actually did go into a recession / depression, that area would get bombed hard, and then all of a sudden it'd be like the Omega Man trying to get you, to your crib before the sun dropped down. So
yeah, but even in the rural, like the lake areas,
I wouldn't want to live, man. It's fucked. There's so much traffic all the time in Detroit, and it's a I don't know what metropolitan Detroit is, 4 or 5 million, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, and on top of that, man, like, the people that say, Biden hasn't done anything with infrastructure, that's the best the roads have been since I've been coming up there for the last 15 years.
I think that's the one thing they give them, Kev. I think
don't
the
think
infrastructure bill is hard to argue with, so I think that's the one.
Well, it was bipartisan on top of that.
Yeah.
I
think he's covered there.
But I guess one of the things, somebody sent me a message today that during the G7 summit, I guess he wandered off. Had to fucking.
I saw there was some video of him going to kind of like
having a Mitch McConnell fucking moment.
It was the dancing. Yeah, they were dancing, and like Kamala was dancing, her husband, and Joe just kind of stood there, smile. What was he? 80 years old. He's got to dance, enjoying the music. He's probably tapping his foot. Gonna be fun for you.
Oh fuck.
So I'm driving today, Kevin. I'm driving on, and in the inner city, let's call it. And I I'm one of these guys that's very aware of my surroundings. Are you like that too? Like, I can't believe my wife doesn't see shit sometimes. Like, I know everything that's going on around me.
Oh yeah, I'm beyond aware.
Yeah, I'm ready. You got to be ready. So I'm driving, and it's two-way street, and on the sidewalk and there's all parked cars. Between the parked cars, as I'm driving, I catch a woman is down on the sidewalk, head like on a step. Not a natural down, not a kid laying there. She's
Not
down.
napping.
No. So I throw my car into. I can't quite. I get to a driveway about 6 or 7 car lengths past that, and I just kind of throw it double parked. So I'm taking most of the lane, but there's another oncoming lane. I throw my car in and I jump out and I run over there to make sure, but I get right on 911, and because it's I guess it's an overdose happening, maybe, because she's still breathing, she's limited responsive, so she's gonna need help. So I'm on the phone, 911. By the way, it rang 179 times before anyone answered it,
Did Kid Rock answer it finally and say there was a Polaris? Have you?
No, what?
Have you not seen the Kid Rock fucking 911 call?
No.
Oh, go ahead. I'll follow
All right,
up.
follow up with that. So I talk to them. I give them the information. They're like, okay, we're going to connect you with the ambulance. So then now it's ringing 47 times. Finally, I get somebody. Now there's a school across the street from me, which lets out, and the buses are picking kids up too and stuff. So there now becomes a traffic jam, and I can hear and see the ambulance, and it's so far down, and there's nowhere for the cars to go. It can't get anywhere. So it's on the sidewalk, it's in driveway, it's wiggling in and out of traffic to get down. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like if this is, life or death, this is going to be bad. So they come, I give the guy the thumbs up, he jumps out, I see, so I got to go down to my car. I left it unattended. My keys were in it and everything. I get down to my car, Kevin. The traffic was because I was blocking the road. If the fucking woman would have expired, I called 911, but I also single-handedly prevented them from getting to her.
See, this is when I used to watch the Coyotes when I lived in Phoenix, and they would go out and they would the females would lay down like it was injured, and fucking the dog would go over and then they'd flank it and eat the dog. So that fucking woman down, number one, I'm not touching anybody.
Oh, I didn't touch her.
I know. I can make that 911 call in the car, because once you get out and fucking there's 2 guys waiting with fucking, you're fucked.
Luring me in, right?
Yeah,
See?
you're fucked.
They could have done me.
So that's
Could have done me. See, look at our society. You try to be a good Samaritan, right? And look what happens.
in Germany. You get fucking, if you don't fucking help somebody, there's a good Samaritan law. You're fucked. At least there used to be.
Really?
Yeah, there used to be like a good Samaritan law.
Is the Kid Rock 911?
The Kid Rock 911 is just I've listened to it a couple of different times because it's on Instagram and a couple of other social media things. There's a woman at 911 saying, "I can't understand you." I can understand everything he's saying crystal fucking clear.
So the operator's saying she can't understand.
I can't understand you. And he's like, "Send a fucking ambulance."
Who was he calling for?
He was calling, I don't know who it was. I couldn't tell if it was his sister or his assistant. Somebody fucking had a Polaris on top of him, which is a 4-wheel drive. I think it was his assistant. Yeah,
okay.
Steve says assistant. But he had a Polaris on him.
Let's see here. Is this the?
Send the ambulance! Don't here! Send the goddamn ambulance now!
Sir, you yelling at me is not gonna help the situation. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, okay?
This 911 dispatcher should be fired for her lack.
Okay.
So when you get the Third Reich
know?
fucking...
I can hear you better now, yes.
In the ambulance.
Okay, I have not yet because I don't know what's going on. What is your name, sir?
Send the ambulance now.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
Where, bro?
I don't know. There's a Polaris. My Polaris is off the driveway, and it looks to be my sister to be dead.
Okay.
The body lay next to the front mud.
Okay, and I can't.
Take the last. I need a ambulance.
Sir, I'm going to send you an ambulance, but I'm having a hard time hearing
We
you.
need the address. We
Yeah,
need the
just
address.
ask for the address.
Yeah, just say, give me the address. Guy's freaking out. People freak out when shit happens.
Yeah, it's just...
Good God. So other than that, good to see family, good to be home. Yes?
Yeah.
Detroit was good? Okay.
My sister and my sister-in-law both retired this weekend.
That's
This past
awesome.
weekend.
Is your brother retired too?
No, he still works.
Okay.
He's in the jewelry business, so he's kind of goes in like a day or two a week just to, kind of keep things running.
Negotiate diamonds.
He's been involved in that.
Is there a diamond
thing
district in Detroit? No? All right. Just thinking Manhattan's diamond district. I'm going to draw a comparison. But instead, I'm going to talk about people that enjoyed our show last week, Kevin. Like the...
I did want to say this before we go any further, though, that I saw there was a top 10 most violent cities, and it started off with like Stockton and worked its way up. We got to number 3 with St. Louis. I think Memphis was in there, Birmingham, Alabama. And I'm like, oh, fuck, man. I think Memphis was 2. And then lo and behold, number 1. And they're coming up one at a time, number 1, Detroit. I'm like, are we ever going to not be...
That's a title you've held
since
pretty
birth.
consistently, yeah.
66, going on 65 years.
Kevin, that colostrum you're swigging down there, I see commercials for it now. I don't know if they were always on and I just never paid attention until we talk about this. But so results in some fine blood work and also abstinence from alcohol can help.
Yes.
I've had his 3-month blood work.
My 3-month blood work. We're going to pull up. So there's my glucose is 115, but this blood was taken at 408
413 or 408.
Yeah, 413.
413 right there.
Yeah, so my blood was taken. So I mean, I've had several meals, so I'm really not worried about my glucose being 115 after my 3rd or 4th meal. Bun is a lot of these things that like that.
What is bun? You don't have buns when you have hamburgers. You take it out.
And bun and the creatine, that has a lot to, like those will spike because of protein consumption. But they're like I'm 24 and 21.7's high, and then I'm 24 and 20's high, so I'm not worried about that. But my AST and my ALT, which are your liver enzymes, they were 60 and 70, and now they're 38 and 28. So obviously your liver can rejuvenate itself because mine's kicking motherfucking ass.
You can, like fatty liver, you can reverse, and
yeah,
I guess alcohol liver, whatever you'd call that.
There's an actual liver condition called Nash.
I don't know whether to laugh or not.
No, it's the truth. When I looked up, when I was looking up, I was like, oh, geez, what's the chance of me having that?
You have Cabernet grapes in your...
I don't know what it is. It's some Nash syndrome or some shit. But then my triglycerides were 85. Anything below 150 is good. Total cholesterol 123. I ate a fucking shitload of eggs too. 200s, anything. HDL 43. Anything above 40 is good. And then my LDL was 63. Anything 100 is good. And my cholesterol to HDL ratio needs to be less than 5.0. Mine was 2.9. My C-reactive protein was like fucking nothing. So
I gotta go do mine again. I gotta look at my. Remember my...
Here we go.
Triglycerides, 378.
Non-alcoholic NASH is a liver condition that occurs when fat builds up in the liver.
So what's the difference between that and fatty liver? Or is that fatty liver?
It's fat, but it's a non-alcoholic fatty liver disease.
Right. Obviously not named after you if it's non-alcoholic.
No. So.
Yeah, my wife had a reading once a couple years ago that said, fatty liver numbers, and she's like strict diet for like 4 or 5 months. She went in and she reversed it entirely. So I guess the lesson for all y'all today is that the liver is responsive to diet.
Rather, I mean, but it's one of those deals, man. You can't fuck around. I mean, your liver, everything you put in your fucking mouth, put in your body, goes through your liver.
Exactly, you cocksucker.
And your fucking kidneys.
Hispanic causing panic. I listen to the pod at 1.5 speed. I've been listening to Sophia sped up every week, and it has such an uplifting feel to it. I've only ever known T at his best. He's become a part of all of our lives. His song is my official start to my week. Love to read those.
T had a birthday.
He did.
Yep.
He did. Yesterday.
12, yeah. He didn't have a birthday. I mean, it would have been. He would have been 28. I was really just. I woke up. I was just like, oh fuck, and it was like 10, and I didn't hear. Like, there was no movement in the house. I'm just like, okay, nobody's moving, and I'm like, oh, fuck. So I just yelled. I said, "You up?" She said, "No." I said, "All right." I said, "How are you?" She said, "Eh." So I walked in there and I sat on the end of the bed and I just looked at her. I said, I've been sitting in here thinking. And I said, I always try to, what I try to do in life is you try to find like that silver lining. And I said, we're blessed for the simple fact that we got to both witness his first heartbeat and his last. I said, and that's very rare. So I said, he could have been wrapped around a tree someplace. He could have got, like there's a lot of, I mean, we were there, and there was a reason we were there because, he wanted us to, that was, so.
I never considered that aspect of it in all of our dealing with this together. But I don't know, Kevin, that I wouldn't be haunted by... it's so hard to say, Kevin. I can't put myself in someone's shoes because this is such an extreme situation. But you're saying, and you can be the authority in the room right now, you're saying that it was a closure for you and Tamara rather than a haunting memory.
It's not. It's still haunting because I looked right in his eyes.
Correct.
I know I was the last thing he saw before his eyes rolled back, and he blacked out. So I mean, I know that I'm the last thing he saw, which to me, to a degree, because he was reaching for me. At least I was there. Like in his mind, like Dad was there.
Yeah.
So it's always going to haunt me. It's going to haunt me because I didn't have a problem with him having a beer before he was, of legal age. I didn't, there was never really, I don't drink beer, so there was never beer in the house, but I would have it for, if we had like Christmas or Super Bowl or something, and he, grabbed a beer, I didn't, you're not 21. So.
Well, do you blame yourself for stuff? Like,
no,
I think that's.
I fucking drank when I was, when I was 12 years old. I smoked pot.
And did you really? I mean, no one thinks that telling your kids don't touch a beer makes them not touch a beer when they're in high school anyway. So.
Somebody's, because I posted a picture of me, my wife, and my son. T's young, and T's in 7th grade. And I said, man, if I could just play this over from here. And they were like, oh, would you stop him from drinking? Dude, you don't think I tried to get Scott to stop drinking? Like, the only way you can possibly stop somebody from drinking is to confine them. Because fucking people that want people don't understand anything about addiction. It's just like, and then I'm not even gonna. And it was whoever sent it. I don't know if they meant it in a loving way, but fucking I don't know. So I don't have time to fucking process your bullshit. You know, I put shit on there because I know that there's a lot of, there was one person that, you know, was saying how they had learned to cope, and I just said, well, you know, I started it, and I read it was just like their parents had gotten killed in a car wreck, and I'm like, wow, because that to me is that you don't, that's the one you don't rebound from, you know, because you don't. I mean, I know that when my kid passed, he was in no pain. And that's the thing, was, you know, when your child passes, was he in pain? Was he scared?
Yeah.
You know, like those are the things that would haunt me. He wasn't scared. He wasn't afraid. He knew his dad was there. And for that, I mean, it's like a blessing.
Gotcha.
Not losing my kid by any means, but to be able to process that and go, was he in pain? No, because once we got him to the ICU, I told the doctor if I can give him fentanyl. I want the fucking transition. He's not going to make it. You're telling me he's not going to make it. His organs are shutting down. Let the transition be as fucking seamless as possible. You know?
When you pointed that out to Tamara, does she feel similarly?
No. She's a mom. I didn't carry Tristan for 9 months in my stomach.
Yeah. No, understood.
I don't think any man. That's my whole thing with this. The whole pro-life thing, pro-life, pro-choice. We don't get a vote. It's not our body, you know. Like they have such a different perspective and a different. Just experience through the whole thing. Like we're there to fucking make the Willie Mays Polo Grounds catch over our shoulder. You know, we're there to fucking. All right, you ready to cuff the fucking? Yeah, I'm ready to cut. You know, I'm ready. She's just been doing fucking leg presses. It looked like fucking 2,000 pounds on it. Just a fucking bowling ball just came out of her vagina. But besides that,
Oh.
you know.
Yeah. 28 he would have been.
He'd been
yes.
28.
Yeah. Well, happy birthday, T.
He always, because he was so afraid of that 27 club. He goes, oh God, man, and he didn't make 20. He didn't make the 27 club. You know, and I used to say like Morrison and Hendrix and Amy Winehouse and all those.
Joplin,
yeah, that whole 27 club. I'm thinking, fuck, man, he didn't make that.
I think Kurt Cobain too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Instagram, a wrestling historian, Kevin's time as the WCW booker should be a Kliq This episode. Well, it's a guest booker episode if you go to the KC Vault.
Yeah, but you know what the thing is too, though? It's like when you don't have creative control, you're not fucking the booker.
When someone can go, doesn't work for me, brother.
Yeah, you're not the booker. It's like, all I'm doing is I'm the guy fucking with my hand on the fucking rudder. You know,
Just kind of
we'd
steering.
already hit the iceberg. You know, it's just at that point. I mean, I'm
Trying to
just
free the vessel.
well, I'm just trying to fucking make it as you know, keep it afloat as long as I can while they fucking try to finish Bach up on on the main, you know, the main deck. Should we keep playing, gentlemen? I believe so.
Of all the things all this predated reality television, really. I guess there was some stuff, maybe Osbourne's, maybe something, Survivor, maybe. But God, I wish cameras were rolling for all these things that in wrestling that are speculated about, and all these talking heads and pundits and journalists that have covered it. Just a couple of 100 hours of the Turner, the CNN Tower. In those,
you know what though?
2 years.
I've watched the first 2 episodes, and it's still, no matter how you look at it, it's like I remember what I'm saying, and I'm saying on there, here's this guy that looks like a Greek god, fucking black trunks, black boots. I mean, strong as a fucking ox, shoot pro football player, all SEC. I mean, like, we got a fucking stud. I said, and I say, Ben, you just fucking need to get some skills. Well, what do they fucking put? Dude, you need to get some skills. That's the soundbite. They don't put anything I put over Bill about before that.
I know.
You know, it's still, and people don't understand it. And they're just like, you know what, man? I'm glad that I took the demeanor I did. I got fucking stoned, and I did it kind of in character. I just did it in character. Because there was the thing that popped me the most last episode that I said was, because like Eric's, I walked in that, you know, and Eric was putting up with a lot of shit from that other tower. All those fucking cock slaves that are fucking, you know.
Talk slaves, please.
Talk slaves that are talking on the thing. And I just, and it was, you know, hey, you want me to help your book? You want me, like, you know, want me to help? And I said, in retrospect, they should have said, hey, you want to go to a strip joint? And in retrospect, fucking, that should have been what I said. Hey, you want to go to a strip joint?
That made the cut, though. Soundbite.
Yeah, because my wife, I get the fucking evil eye for my wife. Why's it got to be a strip joint? I don't know. It's good enough to put you through school.
Sons of Sarek. Death of WCW is like the Plinko board. You drop the puck, and at every pin, it has a choice to go left or right. At the bottom, there's just one panel that says, sell to WWF. The evil stars aligned, and that's where the puck ended up. CK 2008, Abel Sean's Pesci impression is fantastic. Ha-ha. And on the flip side of that, Lawrence Ryko says Sean Oliver should work on saying less. That would be a hell of a show with one person interviewing himself.
Less Pesci?
less Pesci, maybe he meant. Or maybe just less Sean, more Pesci, as you do it in character the whole time.
Maybe he missed the shoeshine boy thing, the shoeshine guy that we got this week.
Oh, Billy Batts, June 11th, 1970. The great Frank Vincent, by the way.
Give me a little bit. You've been gone a while.
Is he still alive, Frank Vincent, by the way?
I don't think so.
He couldn't be, right? I think it was recent we lost him. Get your fucking shine box. Is that the scene you're talking about?
Yeah.
It's your fucking shine box. Well, Billy, there's a lot of people here. You know, I'm kidding with you. I've been away a long time. I've been away 6 fucking years, and this kid, I fuck kids like that in the ass. I fucked him in the can. I'm not going to break up my party. The real Matt Kiefer. Let's see. Okay, yeah, 2017. All right, so we lost Frank Vincent. Real Matt Kiefer. It's not a recession. It's a 43% increase on goods and services, i.e. inflation. I've heard that somewhere. Problem hurting the blue-collar working American citizen these days is inflated prices are here to stay. This is new standard. A cost of living. Absolutely. You know what COVID did? I'll tell you what COVID did in addition to what it did to us. It showed corporate America that we're willing to accept less services, shittier options. I steadfastly argue that you are going to have to order housekeeping at hotels or just deal with shoddy service in the housekeeping area. Anyone in housekeeping can tell me now how that's gone. I guarantee you that there's been a half reduction in staff since COVID, and they don't add it back. So they know that we'll deal with a reduction. And
Well, how about this is one of my favorites on the Sky Clubs on Delta.
Mm-hmm.
So now to get status, it used to be it could be miles, and you would get bonus miles and blah 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 blah. Now it's fucking flat out. You need to spend $30,000 cash to become a diamond. There's no shortcuts, nothing else. You go to that Sky Lounge, Sky Club, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and they close those bitches at 9 o'clock, and there's 12 o'clock flights. So for 2 hours, with your diamond status and 3 million miles, you get to fucking walk around like the Night of the Living Dead.
So it's how much money you spend on tickets. It's no longer how many miles you fly.
Nothing.
Wow.
Nothing.
Remarkable. Bubba. When did that change?
This year.
Wow. Believable. It's, people just going to have to watch their pockets. They're out to get us. Rocket Money can help you do that, by the way. I just would like to point that out to everybody here. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say Rocket Money, I'm just going to tell you.
Can we before we go, can we wait on that? Because Steve's putting that you can, that's fine, but you don't get in.
I'll read for anyone. It says, purchase a Sky Club membership. You can buy an annual membership to access Delta Sky Clubs. A basic individual membership costs $6.95 per year, and an executive membership costs $14.95 a year, which includes access for 2 guests per visit.
And you will be standing in line outside of it while I walk by you.
Oh, so in addition to just having the membership, there's like a priority order.
So if you're a 3 million miler and you're a diamond, you don't have to wait in line.
Gotcha. Yeah, see, that's the basic membership there, guy. But listen, Rocket Money is the personal finance app that straightens all this kind of stuff out. And this is what you need. 75% of people have subscriptions that they've forgotten about. Myself included, before using Rocket Money, I thought, I would have guessed 10, maybe 8, whatever. Not the 20, how many ever showed up on the app. I couldn't believe it. So thanks to Rocket Money, I'm no longer wasting money on subscriptions that I forgot about because I could just go right down the line and tap to cancel. And that's the magic of Rocket Money, okay? It's more than that, though. It's a personal finance app. It finds and cancels the unwanted subscriptions, of course, but it monitors spending, helps lower bills, and grows your savings overall. The interface is super easy. You're seeing it on the screen there if you're watching us. And let me tell you, 5 million users can't be wrong. And those 5 million users have collectively saved, drum roll please, Rosengarten, $500 million in canceled subscriptions, okay? Members can save up to $740 a year if you use all of the app's features. So guys, stop wasting money on things you don't use. The economy we're talking about now is challenging, and this will help you, okay? You're going to cancel those unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/Nash, the all-important /Nash, to make the magic happen. That's rocketmoney.com/Nash. Thank you, Rocket Money.
Just want to say that Rocket Money has got signage on both foul posts and a giant signage in center field at Tiger Stadium.
Did you get to turn to the fam and go, they're my boys? My boys on the pole.
The thing was, is when I first walked out there with like, there's a picture that I put on Instagram of Tamara and I, and like, there's nobody in the stadium. So, but when you have a box, like, you've got to get to the box because you have to order. Like, they give you menus and you have to order all the shit that you're going to put in the box that day. So somebody had to do it. So since I was driving with my sister and sister-in-law, I went with Tam, and we did, and people were like, oh, what are you, ground crew? Are you waiting on the team? What did you do? Like, it's just like, you know what? Fucking, you can hate on me all you want. Like, fucking, like, number one.
I wouldn't even think to troll that. The minds of some people are remarkable.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm such a moron. I'm just gonna sit here in this luxury box with Lolage and jumping up in Bill Freehand's arms in the '68 series, big giant picture and a couple of screens and your own bathroom, and yeah, I'm just going to just torture myself for an extra 2 hours, so my sister and sister-in-law can get everything organized for the 14 people that are gonna be in that box that day.
Box life is pretty sweet, bro. I'll tell you.
My brother told me, he said, this is it. He said, I will not come to another ball game. He said, I have been so. Yes, Dom. I'll go in instead of the seventh inning stretch, which I thought this was crazy. You have the option to go down on the field and blow a robot.
Jesus Christ, you get that metallic taste, though.
Yeah,
you might think you have
night
COVID.
sweats.
Yeah, exactly.
Nightmares, the whole bit. But I think take me out to the ball game. So, and I got yelled at because I said, root, and they all say the Tigers. And I said for the home team, and everybody in my family looked at me like, what? Was you not fucking Detroit's not your team?
Root for the
Like,
Tigers, because it's
root. Said, well, whatever. I said the home team. I'm like, I got a fucking pink breast Detroit Tigers breast cancer shirt on.
A few times I did a box at the track, at the Meadowlands racetrack, right above the president's box, right above the finish line, and you have your own teller in there. This one window in the room, open bar, of course, food, all that shit, private room, seating down there for like 20 or whatever, and your own teller. So no lines, no walking, because the track is like, and the different levels of the track, it's kind of like society. You don't want to be downstairs, the downstairs area. Like the mezzanine, you got to pay, I think it was like $2 to get to the mezzanine. There's a level of parsing out that happens there. Generally the people who are, help me, they're downstairs. Right. Then there's the restaurants in the track, but then you can get the boxes up at the top. When I was working at Deutsche Bank, we get bunch of people together, get a box up at the top, and my brother did that for me for my bachelor party before we went to Stilettos. So it's a museum,
a male strip joint.
It's a museum. Let's see.
Every guy in there's cocks as thin as a stiletto. Tox.
Death Crew apparel design. It's pretty obvious that players don't like Clark or are jealous of the attention. What I don't get is the person bringing more eyes to the game has already changed your transportation for the better and hopefully will make more money for the league, which in turn brings up salaries. The hate makes no sense at all. He's commenting on the Caitlin Clark.
Well, that was like they were talking about her being left off the Olympic team. And the person from it was a female that was involved in the Olympic committee selection, and she goes, "Well, she's not one of the 12 best players in the WNBA. And I'm sitting there going, and Christian Laettner was?
The best NCAA player.
Well, I know he was one of the best.
When he was on Minnesota?
When he was on the fucking Olympic team.
Right, that's saying. But I'm
He was
saying,
on
yeah.
the first. He was on the first Dream Team. He was fucking out of Duke. I'm like, and Laettner was.
Who was he drafted to? Was it Minnesota? I feel like it's
know.
Minnesota. I'm gonna say Minnesota.
He had a good. I mean, he was a good fucking ball player.
Hey, our local guy Hurley turned down the Lakers job. Did you see that?
Yeah, well, 3 years ago he'd have fucking taken it. LeBron's going to be 40 next year. Fucking
Trouble on the horizon. Chris Cordova, watching old WCW shows. The Vince Russo, fuck the marks. Russo was cooking. The episode of Grand Wizard Kevin Nash as Scott Hall's manager had me howling. I had to go back and find that because I'd forgotten about that. Classic Russo. Gotta love.
That's when they were no longer drug testing. What do you want me to do? I'll be. Let me take a car ride. I'll be right back.
Well, Vince was straight as an arrow, right? He's
I've
never touched anything.
I'm not.
Sounded like a good idea to you.
It did when I came back.
You didn't just go to the top row of the bleacher.
No, that was when we were. That was somebody. I think Conan buries us saying that when they fired Kid, me and Scott stopped helping. Didn't give any ideas anymore. Don't you imagine that?
You also, if my chapter's correct in my book I'm working on with one of your friends, Eric was put in a closed room with you and Scott and kind of pinned in a corner, maybe something like that. Circled the desk, maybe took your watch off. And...
It was all for effect.
All right,
just flying our boy back.
Exactly.
Then he goes and he went back and fucking definitely, that was one of the things that
one of the effective negotiation strategies.
No, but that didn't help the fact that we were. I would say it expedited our death. Taking somebody that was as talented, as versatile as he was.
Well, you were emotionally invested on Sean's part.
Well, we were emotionally invested because the five of us made a pact and we kept it.
Yeah.
And that doesn't, you're talking about, you can say whatever the fuck you want to about that business, and we're liars and we're thieves. The Kliq wasn't. We took care of each other.
Question for you.
Yes.
If the Rocks production company, what's it called again?
$7.
7, right. If they came to you and said, doing another 4-parter, Life and Death of the Kliq.
There's no death.
What's
the death?
The separation. All right, Life of the Kliq, whatever, fine, dude.
Yeah, and then fucking on the third day, fucking Paul comes on off the cross and runs the company. Like, what a loss for us. The other guys run NXT.
Does Paul participate?
Huh? You'd have to ask. What's the upside
for him?
Yeah. What's the upside for any of us?
Well, if you're happy with how this series is done, and you can look at it as, like, if everyone in the company, Vice and Rock's company, if they treat it well, and you think that it's a comprehensive and accurate and entertaining series, and you could have that be the definitive word on your friends.
I'm giving it a fucking 2.5 stars right now.
Ooh. Got 2 episodes left, bro.
Yeah, they better. Because but then again, like, I didn't realize like everybody would come back with like And I'll just have to, the only reference I can make to is that they must have been blowing some robots. They got a bitter metallic taste in their mouths. Just, there's some bitter fucking, it's just like,
Oh, yeah. Well, sure.
God damn, man. Like, I just keep making reference to the fact that fucking I got paid, my check, pal. It's like, I recall it being a job. Am I the only one?
Well, you know, the thing, Kev, is that your position in that time, you were in an advantageous position because you guys going over there got the ball rolling, and no one forgot that over there. So you guys were treated as the, you know, you were Magic and Kareem and, you know, worthy and, you know, so that's a good place to be. But if you're, I'm trying to think of someone off the bench in 1987 for the Lakers.
Rambus?
Kurt Rambis. There's the visual. If you're Kurt Rambis, you might, you know, your time there might have been a little different. Might have been treated a little differently. So you have the fortune of looking at it from atop the hill, Kevin.
I know that
those are the other
we walked around the locker room and told everybody how much we were making and said, you need to go ask for more money.
Yeah, because you had the match clause.
They didn't know that.
I remember you or Scott or someone telling me how happy you were when Brett came.
They thought fucking the Sting money at $750. They thought that was still the ceiling. We're like,
Amazing.
We killed it. Neil Scott killed it.
So you're saying no upside to tell this story?
The Kliq story? No, because the good parts are the debauchery, and that's not Shawn Michaels anymore. It never was Paul, but I mean...
I don't agree. And you've told me this for 15 years when I first approached you about, I think, a book back. Well, it probably wasn't 15, maybe 10 years ago or something. And you said it's all the train wreck stories that people want in the partying and stuff. But I really think that for me anyway, the mark in me, and maybe it's just my age, but I think the business portion of this, which ties into everything we're talking about at WCW anyway, I think that aspect of it, the politics of what did you mean to Vince at that time? And what did the promise of you guys mean to Eric?
Obviously not enough to have him fucking match the contracts we were...
Exactly.
So
exactly. But maybe, is it legit that he couldn't?
Absolutely.
Yeah. But would you have done anything you could to keep you guys? Would you have sold off whatever, the water coolers in Titan Tower?
That whole fucking butterfly effect shit, you know? Like, if I go down that rabbit hole, the first thing I say is, what if when you talk to Magic and he says he's going to Michigan State and you say, Buck, I'm going to go with you. That means, number one, boom, no matter how you look at it, I'm on a national championship team. It changes but at the same time, do I meet my wife? Do I have my kid? Like, you know, like you change one thing, maybe I make it in the pros for 3 fucking years. As some fucking token white goon on some roster.
Detroit.
And I'm 20 fucking 4 years old, and now I'm on my own and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm going to do.
Of course. True.
I mean, I look at the things. Yeah, I blew my knee out making fucking a pittance of what I would have, but I still had a fucking 30-year run in our business. So,
well, your episode of Guest Booker, a fascinating one. If anyone would like to go to the KC Vault, become a member and watch it. It may be free this month, actually. I saw it pop up. Was if the outsiders stay inside, what could you guys have done creatively if you were the booker in WWF? But that aside, I think it would be a worthwhile project. And I know why you're saying what's the upside. It's all the stories. And Sean's not like that anymore. Of course. But I mean, we see rock stars all the time profiled in documentaries and stuff talking about their olden days from a different perspective. I don't think anyone would doubt Sean's.
But I'm over it. Like I'm just over it.
If you
I'm at a
open
different
check every 3 months with those NWO letters, nobody's over it because of what the NWO was. That was an offshoot of the Kliq.
I get that, but I mean, it's just like I'm not over getting paid. I'm just over the fact is I don't want to tell the same story 300 times.
I get that, and I guess what I'm saying is, what if it's not the same story? What if it's done differently, intelligently, lays out things nobody thought about before? What if you're an executive producer and you have some control of it?
No, I have fucking complete control.
$7 in Spartacus Productions. Yeah, but does Zonka get tired of talking about the 72 Dolphins? Like,
I don't know. I'd have to ask him. I'm sure he does.
I'm sure he does, but every once in a while, I think something comes along and it's different. It's not the same 15 questions. It doesn't show the same bullshit and posit the same theories. It's maybe done at a deeper level. I don't know. I think like a definitive 4-hour Kliq documentary would be amazing. It would do better numbers than this, certainly, and anything that they've produced before. And it can't be a WWE production. It's got to be an independent eye.
Yeah, but you can't because they own all the footage.
Well, you could license it. Obviously, Rock licensed
they're always, it. Yeah, but then I still don't feel that this is completely. This is like when you're in 3rd grade and the person tells a story and they tell the person behind them and they tell
the game of telephone.
And it goes all the way through, and at the end the fucking guy says, "Yeah, Tommy blew a robot." I says, "No, that's not what happened."
Yeah, but with you and Sean and Paul, nobody else is telling this.
But that fucking, it's just like the Beatle reunion when John Lennon got shot in front of the Dakota, when Scott Hall passed. That story's done.
Because he's not here to tell his part of it.
Not here to tell his part.
Okay. Well, that's a different answer than the what's in it for us. I'll tell you all day long what's in it for you, but that's a different story.
Yeah. I mean,
and you don't think you four would be qualified to speak for Scott?
No, I just watched the fucking special on him and it had 3 different in the same fucking documentary. It had 3 different stories about the fucking shooting at the doll club, the dollhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just like, I just don't want to don't want to go there. Don't want to do it.
All right. Well, America, I tried. Not America, globe, wrestling world, I tried.
Let's just see how this thing plays out, you know? Like I said, I really, man, is
well, 2.5 stars is it's not playing out.
Well, it's just there's nothing earth-shattering. I think fucking it almost seemed the first two episodes seems like Eric Bischoff's taken 1,000 body shots, and not once is anybody saying in the world the only person that has ever beat Vince McMahon at the game of professional wrestling from a business standpoint, from a production standpoint, from a numbers standpoint, is Eric Bischoff. Period. I don't give a fuck. So you can try to chip away all you want what he did, but the fact of the matter is he fucking is the only one on the planet that has that, and he's having to defend himself against a bunch of fucking goofs.
Mm-hmm. If we, all right, so I have a hard on for this. So if the Kliq documentary happened, right, who would you want as executive producer to be interviewed? The thing I have to say about the WCW documentary, getting Jim Herd, getting the executive story from just talking about the WCW documentary.
I think
right
Dwayne's
now. I
done
think
a
that
good
was great.
job.
Yeah,
and I think it's like when I watched the rivalry show of Hogan versus Rock from WrestleMania 18 in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
And the build-up when we came back and everything. But you forget how fucking, like, it's just how magic fucking Hulk was.
Oh.
I mean, he looks like a Greek god in that fucking ring. He's so I mean, he's perfect. He looks like like if you drew a caricature of a fucking professional wrestler, what a professional wrestler would look like.
In that era, yes, certainly.
It's like I watched that thing. Granted, maybe I was a little fucking stoned, but I mean, I had goosebumps several fucking times, and it was because I was there live watched it, and I was there in Rosemont when he went out there and Rock and him for that first time got face to face, and in the back fucking including Mr. Prichard. It'd be 80-20 fucking, it'd be 80-20 Rock if fucking Hogan's lucky. And it was like fucking 96.4.
Is that a
fucking
quote?
Hogan. Yeah, that's a quote.
Huh.
Mr. Know-It-All.
Who needs to be the talking heads in the Kliq documentary? Who needs to be called? Obviously, Vince and Eric.
JJ.
Crucial. JJ, just to recreate the they're talking.
JJ would have to be there. Briscoe,
a big proponent of what you guys were doing, or were you a thorn in his side?
No, because Briscoe, like when Scott and I were leaving, and we fucking made a can in India and started smoking fucking hash and fucking standing up and blowing the smoke out of the fucking top of the bus. And Briscoe fucking came back there like on a fucking power walk and sat down fucking behind us. And he goes, "God damn, let me hit that. I thought the fucking boys were dead." I was just like, fuck yes. Jerry Briscoe is the fucking man. He was just like, you could see, I mean, it was with all his heart, man. He's just like, I thought the boys were dead. He just thought we just turned into just bitches.
Bruce, did Bruce have a hand?
I didn't really deal that much with Bruce. I mean,
Okay.
it just once Bruce was I had more of like a friend than a boss relationship with Bruce. Because once Vince had my folder, and I was kind of going to be the guy, I was just,
You dealt with him, right?
yeah, I just
directly.
I dealt with Vince.
Shane, what was Shane's role in all this? Is he one of the talking heads in the Kliq?
Absolutely, because Shane has always fucking been fucking super hip and fucking ahead of the fucking curve.
See somebody you bounce an idea off of and get good feedback from?
I mean, yeah, but he was also a guy that fucking he had good sneaker game before anybody had good sneaker game. I'll just
In
leave
the
it
ring,
at that.
too, yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Let's see. What about now talent? Now, what talent? Because we want to hear the guys that understood what you were doing, but I'd also want to hear the guys
I mean,
that did not.
I think DiBiase would be great because he did not like us.
Right. Mark Henry was clearly going to bitch slap all of us.
No, but his problem was with Sean.
Oh.
Let me think.
Russo, right? I mean, Russo has to be.
Russo, you have to realize Russo when the Kliq was all together, he was in charge of the magazine.
But when you go, all right, where timeline me here when he goes over to Atlanta.
Well, that's not Kliq. He goes over to Atlanta when Eric gets fucking let go.
Yeah.
And
it's you, Scott, and Sean. Then. Yeah, right. All right. So talent-wise, so who was down with what you guys were trying to do, and you considered an ally? No, I know not many, but Aldo Montoya, what's his name? You always said was could have been a Kliq member, right? Unofficial member of the Kliq. PJ.
Yeah. Spicoli.
Spicoli, that's right. Yes.
Spicoli was fucking Scott's young boy.
Might be it.
Jared always traveled with us.
Okay.
Jeff was always I've been cool with Jeff since the day I met him.
Today, news items aside, would Vince, in his interview for the Kliq documentary, produced by Butch and Sundance Media, would he look back fondly as lightning in a bottle, or
I think
regret not doing everything to keep you?
No, I just think that Vince would look at it and just say everything kind of generated out of those 5 guys.
Right. But it also was the sword that he fell on.
Yeah, but he rode that sword back. I mean, it's like, I've always said, man, that we showed him how to build the Saturn, and when it was time to go to the moon, he fucking kicked us out of the fucking capsule and said, "I got it from here." Mm-hmm. While they pulled a fucking hand out of fucking May's box.
Or tunt.
Tunt.
Guys, how about a new video segment, Kev? How about a new little something here? Something a little masculine. Okay, and when I think masculine now, because of how my showers have been every morning this week, I think of CREMO. CREMO, CREMO. CREMO. Kev, you know what I'm talking about.
I actually got a nice care package from them this week.
Amazing. I have it right here. I'm going to show everybody here now. The CREMO. Now I'm rocking the bourbon vanilla. The bourbon vanilla.
I'm rocking the other.
And you're rocking the bergamot black.
Yeah.
Because you're down.
I actually had a girl at the gym say, "What do you have on?"
And it was this, right?
Yes.
No cologne. I was going to say that. I was going to add that to the copy today. I did not spray, by chance, cologne on before I left the house.
I don't wear cologne. I don't wear cologne.
Right.
I just wear deodorant.
Yeah. And this is such a soothing yet masculine scent. I right now in the shower have the bourbon vanilla going. And I first heard of the company CREMO from my stepfather, Larry, when he was alive. I was visiting him and my mother down in Delaware. And he says, "What do you shave with? What is your, what do you," I said, "I don't know, whatever is on sale." He said, "Have you ever heard of CREMO? Go into the closet and get a CREMO." And I went in the closet. He had 500 things of CREMO shaving cream. And that was the first thing I ever saw and used was the CREMO shaving cream. It was an orange and white package. And now they have this amazing body wash, everybody. That's what we're talking about. Beyond Larry's 50 containers, I would have 50 containers of this if I could, because I'm not going to stop using it. Their newest men's body wash scent is the Bourbon Vanilla Body Wash, okay? It makes for a luxury showering experience. Invigorates the senses with bold distillers, spices, perfectly balanced with notes of rich Madagascar vanilla and aged oak to create a shower experience that meets even the highest of standards. I've been showering with it every morning and enjoying my scent for the rest of the day. What makes it different from the other body washes, there's a lot of shit out there in the aisles, guys. They have distinct layered scents that actually evolve as you wash. As it lathers and you use it, the scents layer. So just sitting here and smelling isn't going to be an accurate take. You got to get in the shower and use this. Guys, I mean, you could smell it in the aisle in Walmart if you want, but you got to grab it and bring it home to smell how this comes alive. CREMO also offers a wide range of other grooming products for men, including shave cream, as I mentioned. Thank you, Larry. Wherever you are, beard oil, shampoo, and a variety of distinct masculine scents. Guys, you can find CREMO men's body wash in its new distinctive bourbon vanilla at Walmart or at walmart.com. Once again, it's at Walmart or walmart.com. Go grab yourself some CREMO. Smell like a goddamn man. If you're a man, you should smell like a goddamn man. And CREMO's going to make you do that. Speaking of being a goddamn man,
I got to give you the rundown.
Go.
So, I get up this morning. I'm gonna hit the CREMO. First thing I do is I manscape. Manscape the fucking the toolbox, both pits. Then I get out. They take the CREMO. I do my showering. I get out. Now I've got the good fragrance, taints CREMO'd up.
Mm-hmm.
Take my Mando.
Mm-hmm.
Mando each pit. Now I take my Manscaped grooming men's beard groomer, trim my beard and fucking the Wally Walrus fucking tusks coming out of my nose, along with the fucking both ears. I mean, I completely Kliq This, used every product.
Absolutely. We are the total
fuck
package.
I said, I might as well just take a BLUECHEW and did. I said, fuck it. I'm just...
Because legs must have been spreading everywhere you went today. They must just all positions.
I have not been to the gym and had some woman say to me, "What do you have on?"
Yeah.
I was just like, really?
That's the
This
best
is like
goddamn
that-
endorsement they could have asked for.
That's like yeah.
Amazing. Amen. Kev, when I was in college, me and my film geek friends, all of us, not unlike Wesley, we had a ranking. We would refer to a movie as a four-ball film. A film that was totally masculine. That it'd be nothing but men, nothing but testosterone in the theater. Like a Goodfellas or Heat or something. You'd say, oh, they four-ball. That's a four-ball
Inglourious
film.
Bastards.
Four-ball film. Right. So this is called the four-ball videos. I'm going to show you a video. And now, based on, you say, oh, God, that guy's got a lot of balls to try that. How many balls does this guy have? Is it 4 balls? Is it less? Is this really a daring individual? So here's the first. We're going to go to a convenience store in the hood somewhere. And this guy behind the counter is running a camera because he's going to be funny. And we'll see if he's got a lot of balls or not. Go ahead, play the clip.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, you have a blessed one, sweetheart.
What the fuck is you on, bro?
What you mean?
Bro, why you tweaking?
What
You
you
in this
mean?
freaky ass nigga? Boo boo though? No, that nigga said sweetheart.
Oh no.
Your ass gay, bro. I ain't with that shit, bro.
Come back in here, your ass
bro.
bullshit.
Y'all just selling. No, hell no.
What you said?
What the fuck, bro?
Oh, I ain't know y'all. I thought
This
you
my
was.
girl. Why would you call me
You thought he
sweetheart?
was what?
Bro, I thought
You thought I
you.
what?
Bro,
I
come
thought
on.
you was.
What you thought I was, bro? Man, bring your ass outside, bro. I'm finna show you what I am, bro.
Hold on.
Show you what I am.
Nah, bro, I didn't know y'all were together.
Nah, but I'm saying you gonna call me sweetheart like you can't bring your ass. I'm finna show you I ain't no sweetheart. Come
But
on,
I'm saying, bro, I didn't know you guys were together, bro. I thought you were on some other stuff.
You ain't know that
Stop
not
playing.
just paid for this
Stop
shit.
playing with people like that, bro. It's dangerous out here, boy. Alright.
My bad, my boy.
You all good.
He wild as hell.
Hey, you ever going, baby girl?
Bro,
Who the what is you on, blood? You tripping?
didn't I tell you about that goofy shit, bro?
You on that little faggot bro?
What you mean, bro?
What you mean? Who the is you talking to?
I'm talking. I said, baby girl.
Who?
Both of y'all.
Ain't no bitches in here, boy.
That's what I'm saying. What the you see females in this?
I'm just saying, like, I thought y'all was on that.
All that. You know?
That ain't in you, gang.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tell all that little
All that
shit.
funny shit, food. I came as get snacks.
You know? We ain't on that little skittle shit. Your ass tripping over here.
Why y'all acting like y'all scared?
Who scared? Who?
Scared of me? I'm not gonna lie.
What? Come here, where's
Come around the thing,
Y'all can fight?
Who?
How weak you got?
Motherfucker,
He said,
boy, I
he's
will
a
beat
bitch
your
of
ass.
I'm telling you. Check
All
it
right.
But I'm saying, because I called you baby girl.
How many balls? Is he a four ball? Is he four balling right now?
No, he ain't got no balls because he's behind a fucking plexiglass, bulletproof fucking. He ain't got no fucking balls, and he definitely ain't got no sense unless he's gonna live in that motherfucking behind that motherfucking glass the rest of his life. And on top of that, what the fuck? So they're beeping fuck, but they let the guys say FAG.
No, they were saying all the F words. I don't know what was being beeped exactly. Because I heard the fuck word more than a few times.
I heard a gay slur, and
I did. All right, so no balls, right? Because the glass,
man.
is keeping him protected. All right.
Yeah, it's like, you wouldn't believe how much shit that guy talked from that fucking tank the other day.
From space. All right, Florida man or Jersey guy. Two real headlines, one from a Florida man, one from a Jersey guy. Kevin uses his uncanny Karnak-like ability to identify each headline and where the
God, that ages us.
Participant is from. And you know what? It's not the first Karnak reference on this show either. We've had Buddy Rich, Karnak. You had what's his name? Jack Benny last week, for God's sakes. B. Arthur.
Okay, this is a question I got.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm reading some of the comments on the show, and people are like, Milton Berle? What the fuck? Like, don't write in the answer that we give ourselves at the end.
Say it. Yes.
Yeah, it's like, no, it ain't Milton Berle, you dumb motherfucker.
You know what? They jump in right. They don't wait for us to work it out. They have to comment right away.
It's just like, man, shut up.
Somebody used like a contemporary comic too, which was way off. I forget who they were saying, but it was way off. All right, Florida man or Jersey guy, Kev. First headline: Where's my pool pump? Enraged man kills buddy while pistol whipping him during a dispute over a water filter.
Okay, we don't even have to do number two.
You didn't hear number two.
We don't need it. It's fucking Florida.
I mean, it is, but
it's because fucking
We have
Jersey's too
pools.
fuck. 1 out of 300 people. Everybody's got a pool fucking in Florida.
The second headline, which I guess would have given you Jersey: man arrested as authorities investigate a string of public masturbation. All right, the first headline takes us to Osceola County.
Yeah, the actually the masturbator it was the pool guy.
And then was beat with the pump.
Yeah.
There's Joshua Miller. He killed his friend Joseph Beck, who this is in Osceola County, St. Cloud, Florida.
The guy on the left is the murderer?
The man on the left allegedly killed Joseph Beck on the right. Yes. Yes, this was literally, he repeatedly yelled at the victim, "Where's my pool pump?" According to police, then allegedly started striking him with a gun. And paramedics were not able to revive him. And then in Jersey, this takes us to where in our fair state? Ooh, Bergen County.
I would have to say the first one was, I'd like to know his toxic. I mean, he definitely had some.
The blood alcohol count?
No,
Yeah.
his fucking methamphetamine.
Oh,
how much meth was inside him?
We go to Englewood, New Jersey, in Bergen County, not far from where Eddie Murphy and Tracy Morgan have very large houses. Daweed Iwasek was arrested, charged with criminal sexual assault and sexual contact, and endangering the welfare of a child because of a string of public indecency. Hello, Jersey, in the house. Listen, this is, I ain't even going to do it, but it bridges us to a Blue Chew ad. Everybody, if you don't know what Blue Chew is, you probably haven't been listening to this show, for God's sakes. BlueChew.com. It's what has you ready to rock and roll in the privacy of your home, not in public, like prior stories might have indicated. What is this? This is the way to be ready for action whenever the opportunity arises. It is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, Levitra, but it's in chewable tablets, fraction of the cost of those that I just mentioned. And the process is what makes this magical, okay? You sign up at BlueChew.com. You consult with one of their licensed medical providers. And once you're approved, you receive the prescription within days. That's the best part. It's all done online. No going to the doctor's office, no visits to the pharmacy, anything like that. You go online, few minutes, done, and it's in your mailbox in discreet packaging, by the way, in almost no time. Blue Chew's mission, simple: help men have better sex. And this is where we come in, because we're not bending over for you, but we're going to give you a special deal, for God's sakes. Try Blue Chew for free when you use the promo code NASH, N-A-S-H, at checkout. Just pay $5 for shipping, okay? That's BlueChew.com. Promo code NASH to receive your first month free. Okay, free. Means no money. No money at all. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. We thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast, okay? They've been here a long time. Friends, okay? This would be a time to take a piss if that's going to happen, Kevin. Oh
yeah.
So the minute I started talking about it, I got to get out of the Trump. How'd that happen? The minute I started talking about it,
the Kliq documentary.
I said,
latest documentary.
I said, I'm stretching it for 15, so we make everyone's job easy and generate, the whole deal. And there's your clip too that we talked about also.
The Kliq documentary. I think The Rock would produce that.
Yeah, for sure. Right?
God, would that not be great? These guys now talking about all that stuff. So great.
That's right. Man, it's
Triple
such a big
H.
hit with Scott
Amazing.
up in here, though.
I'm going to keep working on him.
Just kind of.
I have a book due in November, but after that, I have a little free time, maybe.
Did that get announced yet, Sean?
Yeah.
Did it? Sweet.
Got announced, and that night by 6, my agent had a film rights offer.
Wow. Seriously?
Have you had another one since?
Just on the announcement. No, she has. We met with her once, just kind of laid out what what our take is on everything, and then she's been dealing with them since. I haven't heard from her.
Britt, look what Britt said.
Yeah, Britt, but that's what makes the show funny. When the big guy smacks the little guy around, doesn't it?
Oh, look at this. Look what else Britt said too. Yeah.
What? Yep. The Donald Trump Logan Paul interview dropped 3 hours ago.
Oh, 3 hours ago.
How many hits does it have? The Logan Paul Donald Trump interview dropped. How many hits does it have so far?
118 in 3 hours. That's low.
118,000?
Yeah.
Oh my God! I thought it would be over 1 million.
Yeah, and even in 3 hours, that's low. That's bad.
Is this really the interview, or is this a tease?
No, this is 53 minutes. This is the whole interview.
Yeah, it is.
God, that root, like...
He looks fucking old.
He looks rough, man.
He does. Look at...
I mean, not saying not saying that Biden's any spring
no,
chicken.
right? These are spring chickens. I mean...
But
like if I were his...
From the side, you can see through Trump's... You can see Trump's skull now.
Not even the head, the actual skull.
Skull.
I was about to say, if I were Trump's people, I would make sure that nobody ever shot him this close on the side that you can see
through the hair. Yeah.
Well, I'm saying the difference in the spray tan right here, where you can see different shades.
Oh,
of
by his ear.
That this is his natural skin tone, and then this is whatever he puts on his fucking face.
Right.
I was listening to an interview with him, I guess it was Will Kane or somebody, and I was like, his cadence is very, very funny for a while, and then I just sick of it.
Yeah.
It's like...
Best Trump impression I've ever heard done is the actor. What's his name? Ray Charles.
No. Jamie Foxx?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Jamie Foxx.
You'd never think, right? But, oh, my God. It's so money. Have you ever heard it, Kev?
Jamie Foxx is, too.
No.
Oh, my God. Steve, see if you can find a 2-second clip real quick.
Every
It's so
time I
worth
see
it.
Jamie Foxx, I'm wondering if he's Jimmy Butler. It's like, fuck.
He's so talented, man. Oh, man. Give me a little Jamie Foxx.
I love Django Unchained. That's probably top 2 favorite Tarantino movie, maybe.
Anybody see Rogan hitting the fucking heavy bag the other day?
Mm-mm.
No.
Is he...
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, not good?
Jesus Christ, I would not fucking want to have him coming at me.
Oh, I see.
Oh, fuck, he'd break my fucking man. His
Wow.
fucking kicks.
I thought it was just all muscle. I didn't know he could.
No, he's a
that's a functional
man.
dude,
He's
yeah.
a fucking, no, he's the real deal.
Wow.
Say, are we becoming too fragile when it comes to our race, like black folk? Like I said, it was a big thing. Sometimes it's because we're very nervous. How long you been flying, bro? See, anytime you hit a bump, my brother, we straight? Have to talk about sometime. Does that make sense?
A racist,
yeah.
but
he definitely awakened that side. My oldest daughter, like when
I don't think this is him doing it. He's just talking about it.
Yeah, this is. But it's not. The title's not even Jamie Foxx on his Donald Trump impression.
No, because it's clickbait. Yeah, find it while we do the show.
Sides. Lots of great people on both sides. I know Ariel. He's a great person. He couldn't vote for me at the time. Now he can vote for me once he gets out. I love Snoop D.O. Double G. Great person.
So do you love Death Row Records?
I love Death Row. I love Death. Excuse me. Fake news. I love Death Row.
What's your favorite Death Row record, Mr. Trump?
All of them. All of the Death Row records. Don't try to pin me down. I see what he just. Excuse me.
Fake news.
Excuse me.
Fake news.
Fake news.
That's a sleeper. That is.
Yep.
Sleeper Trump impression.
All right, the high spot of the show is brought to you by our friends Mickey Ray Sinatra and Courtney. Get Blitzed Lit Aid. That's right, nano-infused Delta-9 THC sip and syrup. And the Kliq This line. 2 remarkable flavors in production as we speak. Kev's Key Lime, Sean's Blue Raz Lemonade. Coming soon. They'll be your summer flavors. And more to come about the canned beverages, too. But what are we talking about with the sip and syrup? What are we talking about? It's THC on steroids, okay? You mix it in any beverage, tea, or I was going to say Prime. I don't know. Prime, he's my friend. I don't think he's Kev's anymore, okay? White soda, little as a teaspoon, fast onset, 5 to 15 minutes is what we're talking about. Nano-infused, by the way, means it goes right to the bloodstream. Bypasses breakdown in the liver, okay? This isn't your average edible, okay? It goes right in. Works like alcohol, basically. Think of it that way. And this is not gas station Delta 8 bullshit. This is the real deal. THC, Delta 9 to relax you, pain relief, all these wonderful benefits we're now discovering about THC and hemp-derived products. If you're in Maryland, I want you to go to a Stay Lit smoke shop and see everything they have to offer. But for the rest of us, it's legal to ship right from the Get Blitzed website to all 50 states without a med card as long as you're over 21. Right now, you could save 15%. Just enter the code KLIQ, K-L-I-Q, at checkout. Go to get-blitzed.com. That's get-blitzed.com. Try the Delta 9 THC Sip and Syrup Lit Aid from Get Blitzed. Get-blitzed.com. Don't forget the promo code KLIQ, Kliq, to save your 15%. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you, Get Blitzed. That's one of the most over products, man, with our fans and our comments all the time.
Because it's fucking good.
It helps, right?
Did it say that it has the, what is it? You said something about where it skips your liver?
It bypasses, the breakdown in the liver, so you're okay.
See, my number, that's why my numbers,
that's why.
So my numbers, see, that's why my numbers fucking went down. I'm getting
Mickey,
blitzed.
put that on the ad. Put his medical records on
put
ad.
my AST on there if I can see. Get Blitzed does not fuck with your liver enzymes.
Ask Nash. How do you do it? You type hashtag Ask Nash, for God's sakes, and we find you on social media, and we try to get you here in the questions. I know people sometimes comment their stuff doesn't get asked. We get literally dozens every week, and that's just on Twitter. I see some on, we pull some from YouTube and Insta. So we try, guys. We try. The P has said, Kevin Sean, who would you do? This is the 80s singer edition. Who would you do? Pick one. Madonna, Pat Benatar, Paula Abdul. You guys nail it weekly. Thank you,
Pat
P.
Benatar.
You really? I'm a very big fan of Pat Benatar's voice. But just speaking physically, like body-wise, and Paula wasn't bad. When she was a Lakers dancer, Madonna. Yeah, but I have to go with Madonna.
Pat Benatar's still fine.
Oh, today?
Yeah. I'm trying to. Tamara and I might go see her and her husband.
Neil Giraldo and her doing the road.
I think they're in Austin. We might go to their Austin concert.
I considered it.
I saw her. I saw her twice. The last time I saw her was in Frankfurt. She looks pretty damn good there, man.
What was that? Thigh highs?
5 foot, a little spinner.
Yeah, I always kind of had a thing for Madonna.
Can you imagine? See, it's like anything else. See, I can't. They say the 80s version. I'm sorry, man. They're not dead, so I have to go on today's version.
You go today's standard. No time machine, though? If you could drop yourself.
If I go today's Madonna, I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
No, not today's Madonna.
Well, that's...
It said 80s, so I thought we could go back.
But how do you go back once you see that? It's like something from...
It's not there yet.
Like fucking something from Dune. Fuck.
Because it's not there yet. Like Beatar in her prime was smoking.
Shit, fucking when Maud went over 230, she was still hot.
Hey, wasn't Adrienne Barbeau in Maud? That would rank high, right? It has to rank high.
No, she was in the first Swamp. She was in the movie Swamp Thing.
I remember Swamp Thing, but I think her break was on TV in Maud.
Was it Maud?
I feel like it was. Steve, look that up. I'm giving you a lot to do today. While you check that, I'm going to read Name's question. Recently saw a promo from Royal Rumble 95 where Nash makes Brett crack by asking if he's dreaming of Susan Anton. Kev appears to have a small gap in his front teeth. Did he have cosmetic dental work done before going to WCW? Love the show. You know, those were the days where they had the sandwiches at catering. So I think it might have been like a pickle slice or something, maybe just sitting on his tooth, or some pumpernickel bread. Lindsay, remember Lindsay, the cupcake girl? I think from Baltimore. Well, she's married, and she writes, "My new husband and I are going to be in your neck of the woods at the end of June for our honeymoon, staying in North Reddington. What are some things we need to do and see when we are there?" Neither of us have been there before. North Reddington. Geographically, tell me where this is.
I thought she was talking to you.
No. You. I would.
There's no North Reddington anywhere near me.
I just assume everything's in Michigan. Let's see. Adrienne Barbeau's first major role was Carol Traynor, daughter of Maud Finley. There you go. Get me an image on that, Steve. And let's find out where the hell North Reddington is. I have to do a search for this. Is it Florida, maybe, when she says that? North. Is she in the room tonight? Reddington. Okay. It looks like Florida. North Reddington Beach, which is... Oh, it's the West Coast.
Yeah, it's a Gulf.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, by Tampa. Okay, yeah, that's
nowhere.
Yeah, that's across from Kev. That's a...
Can't help you out. Not a Tampa guy.
Go check out Hogan's joint.
Yep.
Does he still have it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Monday night karaoke.
Let's get some live audience questions. What do we have here? Anyone here? Who's here? Rick will be at the bar waiting for you, Tampa. Jen Vargo. Hey, Sean, looking slim and trim, brother. I'm kind of plateauing at 30. Like, I lost 30. Like, I was like 30, 32. I'm kind of there. Thank you, though, for noticing, Jen. It's nice to be able to go down a size or two. Size or two. That's a very chick thing. It's not size. Go down a couple of inches is what we say.
Not like going down on a robot, but...
Not like going down on a robot whatsoever. She also says, do you have to get your clothes custom made? Oh, Kev, do you have to get your clothes custom made? Maybe me. Or do you go to a big, tall men's store and buy them?
Most of my stuff has to be custom made. There's a couple of places that get close, and then I've got to go get them altered.
Mm-hmm.
But my shoulders and chest are like, I think that an athletic cut is 8 inches, and my waist right now is 38. My chest is like 56, so it's like 20-inch drop. So my shirt.
Oh, you mean between chest and waist?
Yeah.
Ah, got it.
I got too much of a drop.
Gotcha. Who else in the house? Let's see. Our friends here. They're all
my
part of the
shoulders is what it is. My shoulders are just...
Right. David Van Bogelen, another member of the Kliq This TV club. We just lost... Kev, we just lost the logo... Oh, Jerry West.
Yeah, Jerry West.
Yes.
I think it was last night.
Where does West rank in the
out.
pantheon of great NBA players?
Overlooked.
But wasn't he more... I mean, would we still be talking about Jerry West if he wasn't the GM? Right? Like, his play
because
alone...
I think he went to 9 finals, but he only won...
was it that many?
He only won like 3.
Right. Huh.
We'd be talking a lot more about him if fucking Bill Russell didn't have fucking 235 rings.
Right. Instagram wrestling historian asks, another internet rumor says you and Scott tried to bring in Yokozuna to WCW and have him do a run-in during your match against each other at Halloween Havoc 98. True or false?
True.
Who was resistant to having Yoko come? Or he didn't want to go?
They couldn't come up with enough money.
Really?
Yoko was living in L.A.
Right.
I think Eric might have been gone by then. Not sure.
All right, someone else from the house. Let's go. What do we get? What do we
Yeah,
get?
I don't think writing a big check for a one and done was something that was in the works at that point.
Oh, so it literally would have been the run-in and that's it?
I just remember it was Scott. Scott reached out to him and asked me what I thought. I would say I loved Rod, so I was like, yeah, absolutely.
Got it. Anyone else in the house got anything? Ride us out. EP, was Mene Gene ever considered to be a part of the NWO?
Just off camera when he was drinking with me.
I was going to say, he could hang with you guys. I don't know about on camera, though. Excellent question. Who else? Someone else? Let's see. Anything? Kevin Gilbolt. Nash, do you have any Vermont stories? I grew up in Bennington. I know you guys had to drive through at some point.
I've told the story before where me and Hunter are driving from Montreal to go to TV and somewhere in Vermont. They're plowing the roads, and there's the snow plows in front of us. I can see it. It cuts across and goes across and goes to start to plow up the other side. And as we go, where the plows cut across, it left like a 3-foot snow trench across the middle of the interstate, and our car hits it. We're in a Lumina, and it snaps the alternator.
Oh.
So as we're driving, we're losing the heat. Paul's sick as fuck. I mean, Paul, we've stopped and got every over-the-counter cold remedy on earth that that's ingested in him, and we drive and the lights are getting dimmer, and I can barely see like in the car the gauges, and I see a sign that says there's some motel in front of us on this exit. So I go up the exit, get to the top of it. And as I'm going down, the car cuts off, and I just
use the momentum to
roll into a parking spot, and now the car's dead. And I go in, and all they had was a king size one room with a king size bed, and I said, "We'll take it." And I went in there and turned the heat as high as it would go, and covered him with all the blankets, and we just woke up in the morning, and while we were in Montreal, somebody had sideswiped us and did some pretty good damage on Illumina. But when we told them the story, the next day it was just like there was a knock on the door. There was a brand new car on a flatbed. They dropped it off, gave us the keys and the paperwork, and took that beat the shit one, and we were on our way. Man, if I can, you talking about some snow.
That's a good place to remind everyone that Kliq This is a production of Butch and Sundance Media, produced in association with Podcast Heat, created by Tristan Nash, Kevin Nash, Sean Oliver, producer Steve Kaufman, graphics by Dominic D'Angelo, title sequence and audio edit by Wesley Burleson, theme song by Dale Oliver, technical research by Tristan Nash. Copyright 2024, brother. Butch and Sundance Media.
Morocco.
Hey, Morocco, you want to do another?
One thing, the play-out song is Tristan's song. The title is Sophia. So people have been asking, what's the name of that song? The title is Sophia. And so that's that. And where you want to go?
It's available. Is it Spotify? Where is it available? I think I think that was Steve. Someone uploaded it. It should be on Spotify. Yeah, you can find it. The Builders is the name of Tristan's band.
Yeah.
So go look for it. Okay. All right.
Cool.
Are we going to do another?
Yes.
Let us free. The customer service never answers a thing. Let us free to breathe in air we're supposed to breathe. The twists and turns you've come to love me. Now I'm cold, I'm frozen. Baby, we're broken, and the customer service never answers a thing. Yeah, the customer